Hey guys, Vision here again with another video. It has been a while since I last posted, so sorry for that. If you even do enjoy watching, then I do feel bad about that. I will try and get back into it very soon. I still am working on the planning video, and that is to come straight after this video, or I'll be working on that straight after this video. So stay tuned for that. So we have just come off win number 152 with the Punishers, and I'm gonna get in here right now. All right, and we're going straight into 153, and it's gonna be another victory. I'm telling you right now. I will recap it and just show you. But as you can see, what we're facing is 11s down the entire list. A clear engineer at number 23, but we're looking at it, and the biggest threat in here realistically, is that clan castle with 35 troops. Potentially looking at max Teslas, but being that he's 23 and there's Town Hall 7s around him, possibly not. But that is something to keep in mind. So I'm not too worried about engineers. I actually love hitting engineers. It makes you feel pretty cool when your Town Hall 8 destroys an 11. It is good fun. So hopefully you get a chance to do the same. But let's go back into war number 152 here. So our warlog, which is PB's Punishers versus Orden Sagrada. So as you can see, we came away with a 72-66 victory, 95.64, 94.28 on total destruction. The stats, when you look at them, we hit one less attack, but came away and one less attack won. Which makes sense. But it's the 3 stars that made a huge difference. And you see the 2 stars. People say 2 stars win wars. Well, in this case, 2 stars lost wars. You have to have that coverage. And the biggest thing on here, I'm going to do this. I wasn't going to. I hadn't planned to. But let's have a look at the war events. We had some pretty terrible luck. If we look down through here, you're going to see Diesel first hit, 96% 2-star. Right at the very first hit of the war, Adamantine, 99% 1-star. We didn't have a lot of luck this war. Would be the first to admit that, and some things just did not go our way, and there were some bad plans and adjustments. But overall, the order in which we attack and the way in which we do it won us the war. If you look really carefully, I mean, the first attack from the opposing team was their number 4, then their 25, 21, 24. So it starts to even up. Then they're 4, they're 1. So they're going all over the place. When you start to attack in order, which we'll discuss in the next video, you have a far better idea of where you can hit and what you need to do in order to take the win. And unfortunately for them, and fortunately for us actually, they didn't do that, and so we came away with a really good win. So a bit of coordination is fantastic. So I'm going to have a really quick look at Diesel's second hit. So if we move up, we saw the first one was an epic fail with the 2-star, and this was a cleanup hit versus number 17. I'm going to pause it really quickly and tell you the plan. As you can see, it's a shattered it's going to have a Valk dive through the middle, actually. Bowler CC. You can see 5 builders' huts on the outside, so I have 5 archers specifically for them, 3 wall breakers, and the idea is to wall break in near this wizard tower once it's occupied or taken care of. And the plan was to get the bowlers funneled into there with the bowlers tanking, and really gut that core while having the Valks to run around the outside to clean it up, and having those extra 5 minions to do the same. The 3 hogs were specifically placed in order to take out air targeting defense, such as this little archer tower. The plan was to have the minions clean up this entire side unopposed, basically, once that core was gutted, because they would be solely for cleanup. So let's have a look at how this thing plays out. So you can see the 5 archers have gone down. 4 and 5 should come down momentarily. There they are. And they are in. So at this point, we're happy, and we're going to have 2 golems drop down, 2 finger drop, one on each of these camps. They will come in with wizards behind. So there they are. Wizards are in behind. 2 are dropped for that storage because it is the biggest HP well that there is. And they're going to come in double poison for the CC. and the wizards are coming in to take out that archer queen as well. Wizards up for the CC, not a problem. Warbreakers go in just a touch early. They end up getting hit by the splash of the dragon. At that point, my plan is a little bit wrecked, and we've had a golem walk to that Tesla that's placed on the outside. So at this point, I'll be honest, I panicked a little. And I had to take a breath, and I had to adjust that plan. So you can see archers are still coming in and doing some work, which is fantastic. And the way I adjusted was to come in at 3 o'clock with my Barb King and my bowlers, and to clear the base out from right to left. So you can see that come in. Golem's just been taken out there, and they're moving into that next Tesla and Archer Tower. So King will drop, bowlers straight behind with the CC, and there we have that. So they're going to start to move through, and as they come in there, there should be a rage come down for them as they get the meat of this and hit that king. So there we have it. There they're going. And they're going to continue to clean up. Unfortunately, there's a spring trap to take out too. And there's another spring trap for one more. And we're down to one bowler. So we're going to see a Valk come in to help with that cleanup. And the 3 hogs that I was planning on using for the Archer Tower are going to come in to help keep that bowler alive and start to take out some of the extra buildings just to make a pathing a little bit easier through that core. So there they've cleaned up some, and the Valkyrie is going walking on the outside. At this point, I drop a test Valk and the rest of them since she's targeting the wall, and they start to push through. So they're getting targeted by the cannon, but the key here was to wait. There was no sense in dropping a heal at that point. So here's where the heal is going to come down. Rage comes through to clean up that core, and the heal on the back side as they start to move into the rest of that DPS. Hero Valkyrie cleaning up the top and coming around the outside just to help them with that damage. So now we have some more spring traps triggered, and whilst this Tesla is occupied, all those minions come in to do the damage and help clear out, so that way all my troops don't get lost to that cannon. And there it is, that's the triple. So waited very patiently for those minions. Dropping them any earlier probably would have lost them and may have cost me the raid at a 99%. So it was about being patient on that drop and adjusting the plan. Ideally, I wouldn't have failed the wall break, but alas, I did. So the final thing I'm going to show you is, I think, completely noteworthy. I didn't actually get to see this attack, but I hear good things. And it's a 10v10 triple, so you know, what are you going to do but show it? Adam really deserves some showcasing on this because he really stepped up this war. See, this is, I think his first attack was this 10v10 triple, and then he followed up by adding percentage and getting a 10v11 on number 2, 59%. So he did a fantastic job coming in on that base, and just a great job, and he really deserves the shout out for that. So let's replay this attack, which again, I haven't been able to see this either. So let's see how we go. I should enjoy this as much as you do. Alright, so what have we got? So we have baby drags, which is one thing that Adam is entirely fond of. Baby drags as a funneling and cleanup troop. I've actually seen him use it on a 10v10. Yeah. Pushing through an entire base with baby drags, mass baby drags, incredible. So he's drawn the CC and the Queen Walk started at the 9. So here comes that dragon. He's got a poison for the dragon and he still has 1 poison left because these CCs for the entire war have had balloons and dragons. So I assume he's expecting the same. So the Queen Walk is coming down. You can see she's just starting that funnel and looking at the troop set. There we go, poison down for those loons. There's a jump spell, so the Valks are going to jump through the core, which is really common for a ring-based design. It's a really good plan. You set your funnel and dive to that core, especially if you're hitting up. It's a really great strategy for getting through there, especially if you've got the cleanup. Alright, so she's still walking down, so it's fantastic. And you see these two, while we're here, these two Inferno Towers are really close together because they're not offset and they're directly opposite the Town Hall. The freeze spell should hit them both, assuming it gets dropped centrally. So we can see King and Bowlers have gone in at the top. I missed that. I wasn't expecting them there, to be honest, but clearly this is doing a good job, and the ability's gone. You can see the queen with an ability here getting popped through instead of using that extra rage there. So that funnel's still developing really well. King's still walking, beating on a wall, which doesn't help when he could have been attacking an archer tower. So he's wall breaking in at about the 7 to 8 mark, which means we should see a jump. There we go. Jump spell coming down. The queen's going to develop this funnel just a touch more. There we go. And the Valks are coming in and they're targeting that air defense, which is perfect. With those Teslas popping, that gives them a really juicy target to be attacking. You'll see them double back. There they are. Perfect. Coming through there. That freeze hit them both perfectly, and now he has a heal just to keep those Valks up, and they're triggering a lot of giant bombs. So good thing that the Queen's gone, and the healers have switched to help the Valks. So there we go. Another rage comes down for them. At this point, this base is wrecked. There's nothing more to be said. There's 3 more baby drags to come in for cleanup. And these Valks are just going to march their way through. Black Mine reduces the cleanup, but that's okay. Got plenty of time. And here they go. Valks are just going to march their way through and clean that up. So we're going to 2 times that. Fantastic. Fantastic piece of work by Adam. Got the result, 3 stars. So that's the reason we won, is just hits like that through this war. The guys did a fantastic job. It was a 25v25 and we hit 72. So not a lot of missed hits there. Brilliant work by the guys. We've got some amazing attackers in the Punishers, especially at the moment, and the guys just know what they're doing and how to hit that base. So fantastic. Hopefully I will see you guys in the next couple of days, and I'll have that planning video ready to go, and hopefully it helps you guys out with war. But until then, keep clashing and have fun. So I'll see you next time.